Yo, it's halenxo from Team K-pop. The Halloween event's coming up, so we just decided in team chat right now to make a video covering all of the best Pokemon to shiny hunt before Halloween. If you didn't play last year, Halloween had many different things you could do. The main way to farm last year was by defeating the pumpkin and collecting goodie bags. Halloween is different every year, so we don't know which Pokemon yet will be used for each strategy. The Pokemon on this list are ones you might want to consider hunting for this year's Halloween event in PokeMMO. So the first Pokemon I'm definitely going to shiny hunt before Halloween is going to be Krookodile. Or Krookodile? Krookodile. And this spot that Shadow's about to lead us to right now will be a 100% 5x horde encounter rate for this Pokemon. So for Krookodile, what you're gonna have to do is fly to Nimbusa City in Unova. We're gonna keep going until we hit Route 4 into the desert. We'll eventually reach this tunnel over here. So now is where you probably want to use the repel. Now we're at the desert resort. What we're gonna do is keep going up until we find this underpass down here with the stairs leading down. Now finding the Krookodile spot is actually pretty simple. All you have to do is just go down the first set of stairs and go left and down every time. And eventually we'll hit the Krookodile location. Last year, raising his attack using items made spread moves like Earthquake super useful. One strategy required Krookodile to know the moves Assurance and Crunch. What we're definitely going to need before the Halloween event is the ability Moxie on our shiny Krookodile. I'm not going to lie, it takes a while to get to this spot, so you might have to bring some repels, definitely an escape rope, and some level berries for sure. Also, this is how shiny Krookodile looks like if you haven't seen before. It's a nice brown tone with some yellow accents and some beautiful brown eyes. Yo, hold on. This man actually just found a shiny coughing right now in the video. That's crazy. We were just about to hit the Weezing spot. Wow, bro, what the fuck? Actually a shiny coughing. The next Pokemon that I'm absolutely about to be shiny hunting before Halloween is actually one of my favorite shinies in the game, and that's going to be shiny Weezing. Congrats to Stoic Knight for finding a shiny coughing in the middle of this video. It's got some beautiful purple accents and a blue tone to it. For Halloween, this thing will be useful for its defense. I'm pretty sure Bold was the best nature to have on it, and I remember using the move Taunt as well. There's a chance that this year's strategy can be completely different, but I would definitely suggest shiny hunting this before Halloween starts. The next Pokemon I definitely plan to shiny hunt before Halloween is going to be Hydreigon. Hydreigon. Personally, this is one of my favorite shinies ever. I think the purple and green contrast is really nice. So the place you're going to shiny hunt Hydreigon is actually really simple. All you need is to have Unova complete, or at least up to Victory Road. You might see some players already here doing hordes for Dino, since it's a really popular spot. So basically, if you come inside Victory Road, you're going to find some 50-50 hordes for the Pokemon Durant and Dino. It's possible to phase in this spot, so it's a little riskier than Krookodile, but in my opinion, the shiny is definitely worth having before Halloween. Last year, this was used in a strategy that we posted on YouTube. I didn't end up using this strat for the entire Halloween event. I ended up switching to another one, but I still think this Pokemon fits the Halloween theme perfectly, and there's probably a chance that it'll still be useful for this Halloween. So the next Pokemon that you might want to consider shiny hunting for Halloween is going to be Tyranitar. It's definitely a lot harder to get this. If you have your Pokedex complete, you can actually go to Mount Silver in Johto and do some Larvitar hordes. But if you don't, there's a spot in Kanto where you can lure encounter Larvitar. It's a lot more difficult, so it's definitely worth having your Pokedex completed. But for Halloween, this Pokemon is usually always very useful. If you don't know, this is what Tyranitar's shiny looks like. It has a little bit of a lighter tone to it and a nice purple accent on its belly. So for Halloween, another Pokemon that I definitely want to recommend shiny hunting is going to be Chandelure. It's also a really good Pokemon to have if you want to practice egg hunting. I think Litwick and Chandelure are actually really nice shinies. Last year, this thing was used for its high special attack and the fact that it learns Safeguard, which protects your Pokemon from all status effects. This is what Chandelure looks like. I've actually caught it already in a video before. Another shiny I want to recommend hunting for Halloween is going to be Honchkrow. I remember last year you actually didn't need a super OP Honchkrow to farm the pumpkin. All it really took was 3x31 with Adamant Nature, and the moves that were most useful were Sucker Punch, Taunt, and Assurance. So to shiny hunt Honchkrow, you actually want to go for Murkrow hordes, which is going to be found in Lost Cave of Kanto and 5 Island. So to get to the Murkrow spot, it's actually just one step right and one step down. And it'll be right here, able to do some hordes for Murkrow. You definitely want to make sure you have levels for this hunt and probably escape rope. I think Murkrow can also be found in Eterna Forests and Sinnoh with Ghastly as well. So it's also worth shunting there if you want a Ghastly for a nice Halloween vibe. This is what shiny Honchkrow looks like. It's a beautiful purple pink color. I think it's nice for Halloween. It really stands out, and I don't see too many people with this shiny, to be honest. The next Pokemon that you can consider shiny hunting, if you can pull this off for Halloween, I think it'd be an amazing flex to have. And that Pokemon is going to be Aerodactyl. Aerodactyl is really useful for its Levitate ability because it makes it immune to spread moves like Earthquake that you'll most likely use from your other Pokemon to defeat the pumpkin. Now the next Pokemon you can shiny hunt, which is definitely going to be another hard encounter, is going to be Tropius. It's a beautiful bright green golden color. This Pokemon was also used for last year's Halloween event for the fact that it's a flying type and it's also immune to moves like Earthquake. To shiny hunt Tropius, one of the best ways ways that I would prefer is by doing single encounters at Route 120 to the east of Fortree City. This is also where you can shiny hunt for Absol, which I also think would be a beautiful shiny to have before Halloween. Not for any utility purpose, but just to have to flex. I think it fits the theme perfectly. That's pretty much the full list of shinies. I would definitely recommend going for at least one of those before this event starts. One bonus shiny that I'll just throw in since it's a 5x horde is Gothitelle. There's actually a 100% spot for this in Unova. I remember last year there's a strategy that was really good, but it required a very specific build. I actually still have mine from Halloween last year, so this is the exact Gothitelle that I used. I really don't think that it'll be useful again, but if you wanted a shiny on this, it's a 5x horde, and it's really not too difficult to get, so you might be interested in shiny hunting this. So those are all the Pokemon on my list that I'm going to shiny hunt before this Halloween event starts. If you feel like this video motivated you at all to shiny hunt, feel free to give it a like. And if there's any other Pokemon that you think would be worth shiny hunting before the Halloween event, feel free to say in the comments below. And yeah, this is halenxo from Team K-Pop. Bye.